Okay, how about now? Can you hear me? I hope this works. Any luck? Any luck? Okay. It seems my mic is not connecting. I don't know why. Okay, let's get into it. How are you doing, my people? How are we all doing? How are we doing? Give me a thumbs up. Give me your favorite emoji in the chat so I know that we're good. It seems my light is too harsh on me, right? Maybe I should reduce it. Give me your favorite emoji so we can get started. Hello, 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 everybody. People in Zoom, you're welcome. People on YouTube, thank you for joining us. You still can't hear me? Annie, maybe you rejoin, no? Maybe you rejoin. Okay, now everyone can hear me. So let's get the show on the road. My name is Victoria. Victoria. You can call me Coach V if you like. And I am glad to have you guys here with me today. I promise it's going to be information packed, so you will not waste your time, all right? You will waste your time, don't worry. Okay, let's just get started. I was even starting to wait for some people though. You know, the latecomers. I think we've waited for them enough. Can you do me a favor? Post the link, the YouTube link, share to your story, share to your status, share to friends that you think would benefit from what we are doing tonight. You can share. Please share. Help me and share. Let us get more people here. Class dey sweet when people plenty. Class dey sweet when people plenty. Oh yeah, share. Go to the WhatsApp and pick the YouTube link. The YouTube is more accessible. So pick it and please share. Let's do that for the next 1 minute. Okay, let us share. Thank you. Help me now. Help my ministry. Help me. Help me. Stop looking at me. Go and share. Go and share. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you. So tell me, guys, how are you? How are you doing today? How are you? How is everything treating you now? Let us know. How has your Sunday been? You're fine. Joy Stevens says fine. Okay, so it's 10 minutes past 7. I hope you have shared. So we're going to get started. Hopefully, people who are supposed to be here are here already. So let me share my screen. Okay, I'm glad to know you guys are okay. You know, when you're okay, at least you will listen to what Coach Victoria has to say. But if your mind is somewhere else, the class will be somehow for you. Okay, let's do this. So it is the freelancing webinar, and we'll be having an introductory class on how to use your phone or computer to earn in dollars. Yes, it is possible. I am a living witness of the possibility. Let me just spoil that. Okay. So if there's anything that is going to distract you today, if there's anything that is going to distract you today, please and please remove the distraction. Okay? Remove it all. Okay. So, what will we be doing today? This is our course content today. It's just a 2-hour class, so there's only so much we can pack into. Who is still telling me to unmute? Ha! If you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. Somebody is still telling me to unmute. If you can hear me. Okay, thank you. So if you can't hear me, it means something is wrong with your network maybe. So tonight we'll be looking at my story. I'll be telling you a bit about myself so you understand the possibilities, where I'm coming from, and what is possible. Yes. Then we'll be looking at who is a freelancer or virtual assistant. We'll be looking at services that they provide. We'll be looking at basic skills and tools that a virtual assistant uses or a freelancer uses. Then we'll be looking at common problems that freelancers face, some common problems, so you know what to avoid, right? And then I'll tell you how to get started as a freelancer or a virtual assistant. Now, I know it might be confusing, freelancer, virtual assistant, freelancer. I'll be explaining all of that for you tonight, okay? So stick with us until the end of the class, and I promise that you'll go home with, okay, you're already home. You're already home. Okay, I promise you will leave this meeting with something new. So let's jump right into it. Oh yeah, this is the part where you ginger me. Give me some ginger. We are getting started. Give me ginger now. Pour me water. Give me your favorite emoji. Something. Let us lighten the mood. It's not a serious class that you are doing. TechnoSpark, it is your phone that has the issue. It's not me. Coach Victoria is innocent of your charges. You say you can't hear me. I'm innocent of your charges. Okay, guys, give me some ginger. Show me some love. Show me some love. Okay. Great. Okay, so my name is Victoria Ezechukwu Obia. I am a stay-at-home mom, if I can use that word, even though I work from home. So I can say I'm a work-from-home mom. I am a top-rated freelancer on Upwork. When I mean top-rated, it means I am among the 10% on Upwork. So for you to be among the 10% on Upwork, you should have earned a particular amount of money through Upwork. So I'm top-rated on Upwork. It is not only Upwork I provide services, but Upwork is where you can track your progress. So I'm top-rated on Upwork. I provide virtual services. That means I work from the comfort of my home. I provide services to clients across US, Canada, and Europe. I've avoided Australia because of the time. The time difference is so deep and steep. And as a mom, there's only so much I can do. So I am the lead freelance coach at DG Empowerment Hub. And I have a track record, yes, verifiable record of helping people break into the remote job space with our in-depth trainings, teaching freelance skills and mentorship. So we've mentored helping them break into the remote world, the remote work. Please forgive me. I'm a very free person, especially when I'm teaching. So a bit about my education. I read English language and literature. I have a diploma in journalism, and I read education. So I'm a teacher. Like when you attend this class, nobody will tell you that Coach Victoria is a teacher. I'm a teacher. Then I have some certifications, digital marketing, customer support, virtual assistant, trainings, IT support, business management, property management. So I'm very vast. Okay. So you can find me on LinkedIn. You can find me on Instagram at Coach Victoria _ You can find me on Facebook using my name, Victoria Ezechukwu Obia. The Facebook, the school's Facebook is DG Empowerment Hub. So do me a favor before we start the class. Go and follow me on Instagram. If you're not following me, go and follow me. Go and follow me, Coach Victoria _ Then on Facebook, Victoria is a chukobia. It's beg and begging you. It's not a fight something. Okay. Oh yeah, help me. So let me tell you a bit about myself. Let me give you gist. I like to give gist. If you want to hear my gist, give me write gist in the chat if you want to hear gist. How will you tell me you don't want to hear gist? If you want to hear gist, write gist in the chat. Okay, you like gist oh. You like gist oh. Okay, so let me give you gist. I say you like gist. So I read English language, of course, in Ebonyi State University. I was born and bred in Lagos, and then I served in Jos, Plateau State. So, I've been around the country. So after I finished serving, I did another program, and then I moved back to Lagos because that's where my family is. And then I started working in my family business, a school. So I was working in the admin section of the school, and everything was, going smooth and fine. And then Coach Victoria fell in love. I fell in love. And then I got married, and then I moved from Lagos to another city. And I have to now start job hunting. If you have ever job hunted and the things involved, oh yeah, give me your emoji. The things involved in job hunting, you have ever job hunted and you face trials and tribulations. Oh yeah, give me your emoji. I started job hunting. I job hunted and job hunted. Anyway, I felt okay. I like teaching people. I'm a teacher. That is it. So I got a job in a school. They were paying. I got a job as an assistant class teacher, and so they were to pay me 50,000. 50,000 in 2019. It was a lot of money compared to 2024. At least it was something tangible. So I started. But then the stress of the job, I ran away. The place was actually far, so I spent almost 1,000 naira on transport. Or let me say around 700 daily for transport. So I just realized it was not worth it. So I stopped. Then after a while, COVID, everybody was at home. So I stayed at home. Then after COVID, after lockdown, I got another job closer to home. They're paying, 30,000. It was okay. I was all good. But then I got pregnant and had my first child, my daughter. And I realized if I have to go back to work, I will pay for crèche inside that 30,000. Then then I'll pay transport. How much then will I be going home with? So, I just felt okay. It's not an option going back. I had to start making my research. I've always liked to press phone. So I started making research. What can I do? What can I do? My mom came for Mugo and she started drumming it in my head. What are you going to do? So the whole pressure and all of that. So I discovered social media management. So I started managing people's social media. That's how I started. I was earning some small change here and there, managing small businesses, social media. And then I struck gold. I found a freelancing class like this. I attended and my life changed. It's not a joke. My life changed. My life changed. It was not easy. It was not a day journey, but I've been working now about 3 years and from home, earning my cool cash and living better and well than I was living. So that is just a bit about myself. So I know that some of you can relate. Maybe you can relate to getting married and moving to a new place. You can relate to job hunting and, the whole stress about job hunting. Somebody said I like to press phones. So maybe you can also relate to the pressing of phone. Anyhow, let's continue. Okay. So sorry. So these are a bit. This person that drew on my screen, what are you trying to draw? Yourself? Okay, let me stop sharing and share again so that this thing on my screen would depart. Okay. You did not depart though. Anyway, what you can see on my screen, I'll share again. Sorry about that. What you can see on my screen when it shows are some of my job offers. And I only use the ones from Upwork because Upwork is verifiable. You can verify the jobs on Upwork, right? There are other platforms that, you cannot really keep track of, your jobs, but Upwork, you can actually keep track. So these are some of the jobs I got from Upwork. That's why I'm using this one. So it's a proof that I know they show now waiting, I don't know. Now, even I tell my students that Upwork is not the only place to look for jobs. I know a lot of you have heard about Upwork, but I'm just showing you guys Upwork so that you see, what is possible. Now, if you look at the bottom, the right bottom of my screen, you see a review from a client. They gave me one star. Hey, Jesus, God forbid. They gave me 5 stars. And on Upwork, I have I'm 100%. I have a 100% job success score. What that means is every job I've done on Upwork, I've gotten I've gotten 5 star. So it means every client I've worked with on Upwork was impressed with my services. So when I'm telling you do it this way, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, so it means I also have repeat clients because they were impressed with my work. So these are some of the my job offers. Okay, now not just for myself, I've also helped some people get offers on Upwork and on other places. So these are some of my students who got jobs. They're verifiable. This is not from Joro to Joro, it's verifiable. So these are some of my students who got jobs. Samson got it's not just in we earn not just in dollar, we earn in different currencies. So he got a job. Christabel, says, she posted this review. She posted this review on our class group, and she was like, just after a week of working, guys, oh my coach, it's too much. She has been on Upwork since 2022, and then after the class, she, after a week of working, she got $76. It may look small or it may look big to some people, but it's a very good beginning. Just 1 week. If you convert $76 to Naira, for example, how much is it? It's close to 100K, right? Okay, just from 1 week. So now imagine when she, works more and gets other job and adds to this. So we also have another person, Ginika, that got a $4 per hour job. And then we have Ada here. He got a contract. He was asked to outsource some things, and they'll pay him 1,500, or the way the US people say it, $1,500 on every resources that he brings. So these are some of my students and their job offers. So you know that I know they talk with you, I don't know. Okay, now let me give this caveat emptor. When you see caveat emptor on a land that's an empty plot of land, you'll be careful. They'll tell you buyer beware, no go buy land we get community issue. Okay, so let me do that. Pay attention to this part. This class is not for everybody. No, this class is not for you. If you're looking for a Ponzi scheme, a get rich quick scheme, this is not a class for you. If you're looking for where you put 10 naira and get 100 naira in 1 day or 2 days, this is not a class for you. Just exit. Just leave our what do they call it? Just leave the meeting quietly. Okay, we will not be angry. Then this class is not for you if you have no intention of investing in your growth, investing your time, investing your resources, investing your sleep, because you will lose sleep. Yes, applying for jobs there because of the time difference, and you're trying to target a particular country, you will lose sleep. That is the truth. So if you have no intention of investing your growth, this class is not for you. If you cannot commit to learning and putting in the work, this class is not for you. If you will not learn, this class is not for you, because my job is to teach. Now, if you're looking for a nanny or a babysitter, Coach Victoria is not a babysitter. She can only push you and guide you, but she's not a babysitter. Then, these are the people that this class is best suited for. People who are willing to invest in their personal growth and development, people who are committed to learning and putting in the necessary efforts, and people who are looking for a constructive and challenging learning experience. You'll be learning new things, so it's going to be challenging. It's not easy, okay? It's not easy per se, but it's rewarding at the end of the day. So if you are still with me up to this point, oh yeah, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up in the chat box. You know what to do. I don't need to be reminding you guys. Giving me ginger. You know what to do now. Okay. If you have been enjoying this class, we've done, how many minutes have we done now? How many minutes have we done? Well, we've done almost 27 minutes, right? So let us go and wake people that, that are still sleeping. Let us go and wake them. So I'm going to open, okay, 24 minutes. Okay, I'm going to open the group chat. Go and call others. So go and wake them up. Please help me wake them up. Tell them no sleep, wake up. No sleep, wake up. Let us go and invite them. Some people need special dragging, Abby. They need special dragging. Some people need special dragging. So please, let's go and drag them. Pull them by the hair if possible. Let's drag them. Okay, let's do that for just 2 minutes. So 7:30, I move to the next slide. If you're also getting value, you can post it on the chat. Let them know that we are doing something very serious here. Okay? So let me not take too much time. Let's just move on. So, I'm a coach, right? At least that's what people call me. Or that's what I call myself. Anyone you say is fine. So, okay, you are doing the Lord's work. I'm making the lecture boring. Jessica, I'm making the lecture boring. Hey, yeah, sorry. Oh. It is well. Oh. What can I do to help? What can I do to help? Okay, let me close the chat and then we can move on. Because I wouldn't like distractions when we begin. Okay, so like I said, here are the training services that I'm sorry if it's so boring, you can leave, okay? Thank you. You can watch the recording later. That's if there will be a recording. So the class you'll be getting tonight is a highly valuable and free information. What we're doing tonight, I promise you, is value packed. And then the other kind of services I provide are how to put some of those information to work and get optimal results. Of course, that part is not free, but almost anyone can take advantage of it. Optional, of course. Now, these are some of the reviews from previous free into the cocoa of the cocoa. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. The people that are not enjoying the lecture, I'm sorry, I cannot help you at this time. Maybe you have another teacher who will teach you better, right? Okay, so who is a freelancer and virtual assistant? A freelancer is a person who is self-employed. It means you are the boss of your own. You may be working for people, all right, but you dictate your time, you dictate how much you want to earn, you dictate the type of services that you offer, and you can work for multiple clients at a time, earning income from all of these clients. That is just what a freelancer is. So you are working for different clients, earning multiple income, working as a boss of your own. You are a business person, so you're a freelancer. You're not employed in just one company, working with them and all of that. So someone like me, I have multiple jobs at every time. Okay. Now, a virtual assistant is a remote office assistant. What does that mean? It means that you're working from a place that is not the company's office. So the company could be based in Canada, could be based in US, could be based in Lagos. You are somewhere in Borno or wherever you are, and you're providing services to these people. So you could be working from home, you could be working from a bar, you could be on vacation on the beach and you're working. You could be in the hospital and you're working. Whatever it is, as long as you're working and providing services virtually, you're a virtual assistant, okay? So I just wanted you to understand who a freelancer is and who a virtual assistant is. Okay, now, what are the services that these people provide? They can provide administrative, creative, or technical services. So they provide administrative in the sense that they are taking care of the day-to-day runnings of the business or whatever, the clients. Then they could be creative service in the sense that maybe they're writing articles, they are creating graphic designs, they are doing, creative things that take creative minds. Or it could be technical in the sense that they are providing technical services. It could be IT services. It could be, building websites, those coding and all of that. So these are the services that these people could provide to businesses, to organizations. It could even be to individuals. And they are doing all of this remotely, usually from a home office. Most times they work more from their home office because that's their base, right? From time to time, they could move to other places, but they usually have a home office. Now, they are independent contractors most of the time. Independent contractors in the sense that they are working for themselves, right? Yes, they have people they answer to that give them contracts or employ them, but at the end of the day, they are independent contractors. Although some of them are hired as full-time staff, but for this kind of people, clients are not usually responsible for, let's say, employee-related tax, insurance or benefits and all of that, except in some special cases where maybe the client is just benevolent and they want to cover all of that. Okay, so why has there been a boom in this industry? There has been a boom in the virtual assistant or freelancing industry ever since the COVID-19 happened. Now, after COVID-19, there was a lockdown, the whole world was shut down, but businesses still had to find a way to, carry out their functions, right? So businesses still had to run. So they found out that they could now offer, their staff could work from home. Yes, it did not start at COVID-19. Some people used to work from home before then, but, it became like a trend after COVID-19. So, clients now realize that they don't need to now start paying for, a big office space. They don't need to pay for equipment. They don't need to pay for office supplies, and they'll still get maximum productivity. And they can even get it cheaper by employing people from, developing countries like ours. So if the minimum wage in that country is maybe $15 per hour, they can get someone that they pay $10 per hour, or worst case scenario, $5, or some people who are lowballing will even go as low as offering $3, and they get the job done. But for those people they are paying, it's a lot of money because the country they are in, the economy and everything. So that was what gave a boom in this industry. And I can tell you, there's would I call it a study or something, that someone said that over 100,000 jobs are posted on Upwork daily. I can't confirm the statement, but I read it somewhere. So, lots of jobs are posted. People are looking for people who can offer services to them. And, freelancers, they don't stay a lot of time in a place. So as they're leaving, companies are looking for more people to take up the job roles, right? Okay, so some of the services that they provide now, any service you are providing, as long as you're providing a service virtually, you're a virtual assistant. That is just the fact. So virtual assistant is the general name. Virtual assistant is the general name for people who are providing services. So on my profiles, maybe on my LinkedIn, I may not write virtual assistant there, right? But the fact I may just write the kind of service I provide. But the fact that I provide services virtually, I am still under the umbrella of a virtual assistant. And the fact that I work with multiple clients, I'm not in a binding contract like that. I'm a freelancer. So that's just what it's about. So some of the services they provide could be email and calendar management. So that some people manage emails for busy executives, manage their calendars. It could be data entry, documenting information. It could be customer service, attending to customers for clients. It could be real estate virtual assistant. So you are here in whatever country you are, and you're helping people manage their properties. You're helping people rent out their properties. You are taking care of their properties right from where you are, in your home, wherever it is you are. So we have what we call e-commerce support. E-commerce support is and do we know Konga? Does anybody know Konga or Jumia? Yes. So those kind of platforms, they are e-commerce sites. And yes, they are e-commerce sites, and there are people, lots of people, lots of businesses post their services or post their products on these sites. And they also need people to help them taking inventory, attending to the customers that they get, handling shipping, packaging, and all of that. So they need people. We also have administrative support, people who take care of the day-to-day runnings of businesses, helping from here you can take care of a business, order supplies, book meetings, all of that good stuff. Then we have people doing graphic design, creating graphics for people. We have sales and marketing outreach, so people who handle sales. We know some people now who have been marketing products and their shoe has chopped somehow. So, but you can also do sales and marketing in a bigger way online. Yes, there are ways to do that. You can do bookkeeping and accounting services. So if you read accounting, for example, you can also offer those services online. If you read law, you can be a law VA, drawing up contracts, creating company bylaws and all of that. You can do travel assistance, helping people book travel, helping people book their accommodation, helping people plan their vacations. You can do social media management. This is what I started with. So you can manage people's social media from wherever you are in the world. Okay? You can do IT services. So you can do coding, you can do web development, cybersecurity, and all of that. You can also do website building and maintenance. You can do research, reports, and presentation. Now, this is not an exhaustive list. This is not the only things that you can do. I just brought out this as some examples of what you can do, of services that you can provide. Okay? So this may be a help for somebody to say, okay, I have experience doing this, so I can provide this kind of service. Or I'm interested in providing this type of service, so I need to learn how to do them, right? Okay, so these are some services that they provide. Now, let's move on. Must have soft skills for a freelancer or a virtual assistant. If you're still with me at this point, please give me an emoji. Let me be sure that I'm not speaking to myself. I need to be sure I am not speaking to myself. Please help me. Okay, thank you. So must have soft skills for a freelancer or virtual assistant. Top on the list is communication skills. Every class I do, I hold, I always hammer these communication skills, because you are somewhere in the world and you are relating with people in another part of the world. So your communication skill has to be top notch, right? Because you need to be able to communicate your ideas, you need to communicate your opinions, you need to also let them understand certain things. So if you don't know how to communicate well, it's going to be a problem. So communication is you passing an information. It could be verbal, it could be text, right? It could be a recording. Send the information, the receiver receives it, and then they process the information. Communication is a two-way street. You can't say you're communicating and you're talking to yourself, right? That is a soliloquy. That is why in my classes from time to time, I try to get your feedback so that I know that I am communicating, right? So you send the information, they receive it, they process the information, and then they send you a feedback, right? It could be a reply, a verbal reply, a text reply, or even body language. Body language is communication. So communication skill is very important. Now, we have multitasking. You should be able to multitask, especially as a freelancer that is working for multiple clients. You should be able to know how to handle clients A's work, clients B work, client C work, so that it doesn't interfere in any, right? And so that you're not losing your productivity. Some people, when they have more than one job, the client will just know that this person is not giving me good results, because their productivity drops. If they focus on one, they'll be very good. But when they take more than one, there's a problem. So it's a skill you need to build over time, right? Even if you have just one job, there are things that you still need to multitask. You need to, for example, you're working customer service. Calls are coming in, emails are coming in, text messages are coming in the live chat is coming in. You need to answer all these people almost at the same time. So how do you, prioritize which comes first? Which one do I handle? As you are on the phone talking, you are typing a reply to another customer. So multitasking is very important. Then you need to be good with technology. You're going to be working with technology, right? You're using your phone, you're using your computer, you're using apps, you're using softwares. You need to learn how to use all of these things. Some of you, the only thing you do with your phone is WhatsApp and Instagram and Facebook. That's the only thing. And TikTok. That's the only thing you do with your phone. There are apps you can use on your phone and, for productivity. So you need to learn how to use all of these things. Yes, some people tell me I'm not tech savvy. None of us was born tech savvy. We learned it. So it's something you can learn. All of these skills are skills you can learn. Then we have project management. We have time management. We have excellent attention to detail. Time management, if you are billing a client for 3 hours and you told them the job will be completed in 3 hours, your 3 hours should be 3 hours. If it's going to extend into 4 or 5 hours, you need to have a concrete explanation as to why, it's extending. Okay. So we also have excellent attention to detail. Have you ever read a message or sent a message, and after you send that message, you realize you made a mistake? Or after reading the message, after you came back later, you realize you didn't even read it well? Anybody, any weakness, let me know in the chat. Raise up your hand in the chat. I know it has happened to me several times. Like I read a full, maybe a long note like that. I read it, and it's later I realized that what my eye or what my brain saw is not what exactly was there. So we need, as someone working virtually, you need to pay excellent attention to detail, because a lot can go wrong. A lot can go wrong, and there's no way to salvage it because you're far away. So you need to read things over and over again if possible, to be sure you're getting the right information. Then you need to have good decision making. You will not always have access to maybe your client or your boss, So sometimes you need to be able to take decisions on your own. You need to say, okay, this particular problem, I can handle it. I don't need to involve, the guy at the top. I don't need to escalate the issue. I can handle this one. And then there is one that will happen. You tell yourself, no, this one, I need to involve them. Okay, so you need to know when to do what. So that is good decision making. Then we have a love for learning. You can't say you work virtually, or you're a freelancer, or you're a virtual assistant, and you don't have a love for learning. How now? You need to keep learning. You need to keep upgrading. When I learned in about 3 years ago, I had to keep upgrading, upskilling, because new skills are coming out, new tools are coming out, new softwares are coming out that you need to learn how to use. If you don't know how to use them, as time goes on, you become outdated. You're working online, you need to learn new things. In fact, you need to learn new things to be able to impress people, because your client comes up, oh, I have this problem, I don't know what to do, and then you're able to provide a solution. You're able to recommend a software for them that can help that problem. Of course, they will be like, okay, that's good, thank you. Okay, so a love for learning. You also have to be self-motivated. It's not an easy industry. I won't even sugarcoat it. It's not an easy industry. You have to work hard. You have to put in the work. It's rewarding. One job can change your life, but you need to put in the work. So you need to keep yourself motivated. You could say, okay, my children keep me motivated. I want to provide for them. I want to be able to provide a good, good life for them. And that keeps you motivated. It could be, I want to be able to make money. That is what keeps you motivated. So just find something that keeps you motivated and always motivate yourself. Now, reliability. You have to be reliable. You can't agree with your client that maybe you clock in at 1 p.m. every day, and today you clock in 1 p.m. Thank God. Tomorrow you clock in 10 minutes past 1. The day after you clock in 15 minutes. Then the fourth day you don't even show up at all. They will be the one calling you. Where are you? Where are you? People are looking for you. Where are you? That means you're not reliable. And once they realize that you're not reliable, what do? They relieve you of your job and look for someone else. A job that probably was not easy for you to get. So you need to be reliable as, a virtual assistant. You also need to have organizational skills. You need to learn to organize your personal life. You're a mom. You need to say, okay, I do my cookings, let's say weekends, so that I can work over the week. Or, I have time for this, I have time for that, so that it doesn't intrude into my work time. You need to organize your workspace. You can't be having bottle of granite on your table, or, things that are distracting you on your work. You need to have a dedicated workspace where everyone in the house, okay, this is where I work. So when it's work time, you go to that place, you sit down, you focus on work. All right. So you need to organize yourself, organize your life, organize your workspace, organize everything about yourself. Then you should have problem-solving skills. What are problem-solving skills? These are skills that, help you both your personal life and your work life. In fact, a lot of time you will see job posts. They will tell you we need someone with problem-solving skills, because it's an excellent skill to have, and you can build those skills. Let me give an example. You live in a third world country like Nigeria or Ghana. I hear these days your light is not as stable as it used to be. Okay, so you live in one of these places and you're working for a company in the US. You're working, let's say, full-time, 8 hours daily. Now, your computer or your laptop the battery lasts for about 4 hours. So that tells you that for the remaining 4 hours, you need to provide a solution to your light issues or how to charge your laptop, right? So you need to have plan A, plan B, and even plan C. So you can say, okay, I have a generator that I can power on if there's no light. You can also say, okay, I can decide to buy a laptop power bank. Yes, there's a laptop power bank. You can decide to buy it. So even when there's no lights or there's no fuel in my gen, I can use my power bank. Then you can also say, okay, I don't have gen, but I have one brother's house that I can always go and plug my laptop. You always make plan for all of this. Or you say your network, network can be shitty. So you say, okay, I have MTN. MTN is good in my area, but I still have Glo. I still have Airtel. In case there's a issue with MTN, remember the time when MTN blacked out for a couple of hours or days. So if you did not have a backup, how would you work? You just go poof on your clients, and then they'll start looking for you. So you need to, provide solution to problem. Even before you see the problem, you should have a plan for solution. So these are some skills that soft skills that virtual assistants should have. You should also be disciplined. The fact that you're working from home, it can make you sometimes to lose discipline. Yes, it's very easy to lose discipline. For example, you're working, and then today you're on the bed lying down and pressing the laptop, or pressing, you don't put discipline in your life. It can affect your productivity at work. So, like I said earlier, to you have to be disciplined. So you need to tell yourself, if I work 8 hours or 5 hours or whatever amount of hours, I know this is my work time. Everybody in my house knows, for example, me, everybody in my house knows my work time. In fact, if my husband is calling me at a particular time and I don't pick up the call, he knows, okay, she's working. In fact, they know when to reduce the tone of the sound of their voice, so that they don't enter the calls I'm making, because they know I am working. Once they see me at my desk, they know, okay, it is work time. So you have to be disciplined. You can't be working on a computer, or you're in a meeting with your colleagues, and then yes, you can, 1 time, 2 times, your baby is crying, you apologize, oh, I'm sorry, my baby is cranky, blah blah blah. But if it keeps happening over and over again, it becomes a pattern, right? And do you agree with me that there's a bias for people from this part of the world? Do you actually believe that there's a bias? If you believe, let me know in the chat. I feel that there is a bias. Even when you go on places on Upwork, sometimes you see some people telling you, I need freelancers from a particular area. So there's a bit of bias. Now, that means that if you get a job in a US company or whatever, you are representing your country. That's what I always tell myself. One of the companies I work, I am the only Black. Let me know if it was exaggerate. I'm the only one from Africa working there. The rest are all in Europe. Now, if I do anyhow and I don't represent well, do you think they'll be willing to employ another Nigerian tomorrow? Of course not. But if I give him my very best, any day I decide to leave the company, they'll be like, okay, when they see a Nigerian's application, they will not be like, these people. They'll say, okay, they'll want to even, okay, let's interview this person if the person is up to it. So I feel like we should always discipline ourselves, do what is needful, so that we don't lose opportunities and then destroy it for every other person. Okay, so discipline is very important. Okay, let me see. Okay, so let us continue. Good. Now, of course, you're working online, and you've been using tools, right? There are tools that you need to use to work. Now, if you're still with me up to this point, please type tools in the chat box. Tools, 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 tools. Okay? Let me see your tools. Okay, thank you. So, we have tools that we use to work, right? A farmer has his tools. He has his hoe. He has his cutlass. He has his, all of that. So working online or working from home, there are tools. Now, number one is communication and collaboration tools. Now, these are things you need to learn how to use. You must learn it. There's no two ways about it. You have to learn how to use them. So we have communication tools. These are tools that you use to, send messages, send chats, send emails, make calls, do video meetings or recordings like this, and for messaging. So we have a number of them. We have Aircall, we have Ring Central, we have Open Phone, we have Slack. We have lots of tools that you use to communicate and also collaborate. Collaborate is, discussing with a platform where you discuss with your team, send messages, send tasks for the day, get updates on what is happening in the company and all of that. So these are tools that you need to learn how to use. Then we also have tools like for file sharing and storage. So of course, as you're working, you need to send documents, or they need to send documents to you. They need to send you, you know, all of that. So there are tools for you to share these things. You're not seeing each other. So there needs to be, it's not a letter. So there needs to be a way for them to send these things to you digitally. So there are tools like Google Drive, there's Microsoft OneDrive, there's Dropbox. You need to learn how to use these tools because these are the popular ones. So there are other ones. There's EFI Cabinet, you know, all of these are used to send and receive and store documents securely. Then we have project management tools. These are tools for managing tasks, managing deadlines, and collaborating. So we have tools like Asana, tools like Trello. You know, these are tools you use to manage projects. So everybody's on top of what is happening in the organization. Then we have calendar and scheduling tools. So these are tools for appointments, tools for, you know, creating schedules, appointment setting. We have Calendly, we have Zcal, you know, we have PeakTime, we have different kind of tools for calendar and scheduling tools. So these are tools you need to learn. Coach Victoria must not be the one to teach you, okay? I know some of you are already thinking she will say, come and register for my class. You don't, I must not teach you. Go and learn, go and watch YouTube videos. If you feel that is helpful for you, go ahead. You know, but you need to learn how to use these tools at the end of the day. Okay. So how many skills do freelancers rely on? 1 skill, 2 to 3 skills, more than 3 skills. Now, what does this mean? As a freelancer, you should have more than 1 skill. So you could have a skill like customer service, but that should not be the only one you have. You know, you should have others that you can always fall back on. So there was a study done and they discovered that 61% of freelancers have 2 to 3 skills. So if they call them here, they are there. If they call them there, they are there, right? So they can easily function in different places, and they can easily, you know, they're easily employable because a client can say, okay, this person can do this, he can do this, he can do this. The person will be, you know, a valuable asset in my company. Then they found out that 34% of freelancers have more than 3 skills. Someone like me, I have more than 3 skills. I can function in a lot of places. I just focus on doing what I love, right? So then they found out that it is just 5% that have 1 skill. And for you to have 1 skill and you are okay with it, it means that maybe you have it like maybe coding skill or robotics, you know, those conk one that you study tech and, you know, and not everybody has the head for it. Someone like me now, I don't have the head for coding. I took 1 coding class, I ran. It's not for everybody, but for some people it is, you know, excellent. So as a freelancer, you can have various skills to work with. Okay, so platforms where you can get remote jobs. Remote jobs is, you know, virtual jobs, working from home or working online. Now, we have places like Upwork, we have Freelancer, we have Fiverr. I was asking what I love doing. If you have not figured out what I love doing now, I cannot help you. You should have figured out what I love doing by now. If you have been in this class, you should have figured it out. Okay, so we have Upwork, we have Freelancer, we have Fiverr, we have Hubstaff Talent, we have TopTal, we have Guru, we have 99 Designs. Someone said she loves pressing phone. I love talking. So figure out where people like me are needed. I love talking. Okay, LinkedIn and People Per Hour. Now, this is not the only places you can find jobs. So these are just some of the most popular ones where you can find jobs. Now, a lot of people Upwork. The majority of my jobs were not gotten on Upwork. They were gotten on other sites that, you know, other freelancing sites. And out of these ones I've posted here, I've used majority of them, and I've gotten good results from most of them. Yes. And I also have people who have gotten from my class, who've gotten people who've gotten jobs from, different places. So, before I know some of you now, you will not wait to even know the skill you want to offer. You will go and start opening accounts now. Tonight, you are opening Upwork accounts. Today, you are going to open freelancer account. Let me beg you for your own good. Calm down. Don't just go and start opening accounts on these platforms, because some of them, they give you just one chance. Upwork, you cannot have more than one. You cannot have more than one account. If they realize you have more than one, they will block all of them, right? So whatever you're doing, they are very strict on Upwork. You have to. I saw one screenshot. I don't know how true it is, but the person's name on Upwork is Miss something. How will she collect her money? It's funny. So there are rules to all of this. You might say, okay, you don't want Coach Victoria to do the, no problem. Go and watch YouTube videos and learn. Okay, don't spoil your chances. A site like People Per Hour, when I started, I tried opening accounts. They did not accept my application. They did not. It was years later, this year, in fact, when I realized my mistake and all that, and I went back and one hand. So the place of experience is very important. So follow who know road. Follow who know road. Okay. So some common problems faced by people in this field. Number one on the list is carving a niche. Some people find it difficult to find out what they are good at or where they want to function. So when you call them here, they are here. When you call them there, they are there. No direction, no purpose. You will have a problem, because you will not be able to demonstrate expertise in a field because you are everywhere. And clients want people who are good at what they do. They are paying because they need people who are good at those services that they are looking for. And how can you demonstrate that you are good? You have to carve a niche. Carving a niche is choosing, okay, I want to be doing this particular thing, or I want to be doing this and this. I don't want to be everywhere. I want to learn this and be good at it and be an expert, and then charge my money's worth, right? So another problem faced is proposal and cover letter writing. That of course you need to apply for jobs, right? So some people find it hard to write good proposals to catch the attention of the client, or write cover letters and catch the attention of in fact, some people have been writing proposals on Upwork for 2 years and client has never viewed their proposal. Then you should know that there's something you are doing wrong. You need to get expert help. You need to get help. Okay, so that's a problem. If you can't write good proposals and good cover letters, how will you get clients? That's a problem. So another problem that people face is finding clients. A lot of freelancers, in fact, they find it hard to find clients. Now, one of the job offers I showed you guys when we started of a student, I told you that this lady has been on Upwork since 2022. Paying for connect, buying connect, applying for jobs, nothing. It could just be one or two things, that you're doing wrong, that you don't know that you are doing wrong. But you need someone who knows, someone who has walked that road, to show you that, okay, don't do this like this, do it like this, and then you get good results. Okay, so finding clients is a problem for a lot of people. Then we have what we call lack of experience or portfolio. What does this mean? Like I said, clients want to give their job to the best. Even if it is you that wants to employ somebody, you want to give it to someone, who is good, who can demonstrate that they are good at it. Now, you have a farmland. You want to clear the farmland. You have 2 people before you that, one comes and you're trying to employ someone to, contract someone to clear the farmland. And someone comes and is like, okay, you want to clear this place? I've cleared this place for this person, and those people, you know them. Even if the person is, taboing. I don't know if you know that slang. So I've done this for this person and that person. Oh, in fact, look at video of me self clearing. At it now. Do this thing for you within 2 hours. I'm done. Okay, your it's just one plot. 2 hours. I'm done. Then another person comes and the person is like, please help me. Please help me. Just help me. I've never cleared farmland in my life before. In fact, I've never held cutlass before. But I believe I can. Just help me. Just help me. Help me. Let me feed my children. Be honest. Who would you be more comfortable giving a job? Is it the person that doesn't have any experience and that cannot demonstrate experience? That person will be scared. Let the person not use cutlass and cut themselves. Why? So who do you think? Let me know in the chat. Who do you think you would give the job? Who would you be more comfortable giving the job? Or will you let sub story, let you give the other person that does not have any experience? Let me know in the chat. Okay, so you said the experienced one will get the job. Now, we have another problem that people face, relying only on freelance platforms. Only on freelance platform. You are only marketing yourself on Upwork. Only Upwork. Only Upwork. You are every day. You don't know that you are supposed to diversify yourself. Think about it. So that's a problem. Then another one that has affected a lot of, in fact, it has affected me as a person, is imposter syndrome. What is imposter syndrome? You have done all the trainings. Some of you have attended, if I ask you now, you've attended several trainings, but you've not gotten the confidence to apply for jobs. You've not gotten the confidence. You see a job, they list out 10 things that, that they say they want in their ideal candidate. And you see 8 of it, you are good at 8. Or you can do 8. And then just 2, you are not really good at. And because of that, you don't apply for that job. You just feel that, okay, this job, no, it's not for me. Will they employ me? No, and you miss out on what could maybe have been a good opportunity because you feel you're not good enough, or you're not up there yet. I have someone in my class. She's from my coaching services. She's a lawyer. She finished training. After almost a month, she chatted me up. We, just had a short gist, and then I was like, okay, how many jobs have you, applied for? And she said, coach, I've not applied for any job. I was like, how? She says she will see jobs though that she can do. She will even type proposal to send. But to hit send, she will just tell herself, she will not look for a reason not to apply for that job. And she will just close it. I was like, okay, go now, look for a job that you can do. Write your proposal, send it to me, let me vet it for you. And then she did that and sent it to me. And I was like, what are you waiting for? Your proposal is good. You just need a little touch here. And you're good to go. Send me your freelancing platforms account screenshot. Let me see what you're doing. Let me see that your account is okay. She did, and I gave her corrections. And just that fear of I may not be good enough made her not to even try at all. So that is a problem a lot of people face. If you have ever had imposter syndrome in anything, you just feel like you may not be, good enough for that thing. Let me know in the chat. It's a common problem, actually. It's a common problem. Let me know. Anybody? Anybody? Okay. So this is something that you need to, work on. You need to work on it. It's your problem. So you need to get someone to be boosting to boost your self-confidence, let you know that you are good at this thing, you are good enough. Okay. So okay, I like the feedback so far. Okay, if you've gained value so far. Let me know in the chat if you've learned anything up to this point. Someone says, I feel scared of even taking the course before. We need to bind and cast. We need to bind and cast. Okay. Okay, so let's move forward. Let's move forward. Now, the big question. I want to work from the comfort of my home. How do I start? Right? Now, if this is a question you have, let me know. Give me thumbs up so that I will start explaining. If this is a question you have, let me know. I want to work from the comfort of my home. How do I start? Right? That's the question on all of our minds. How do I start? Okay, so first of all, before you start anything, before you even start taking trainings or whatever, you need to identify your strength and your skills. What am I good at? What do I have interest in? Over time, what have I been doing that, I can say, okay, I'm good at this, or I'm interested in this. You can learn things, right? Even if you're not good at them, but you can learn them and become good. Yes. So as long as you have interest. So you can ask yourself, what am I good at? What do I have interest in? You need to find this out before it will help you in your journey. And that's one of the things we're doing in the challenge, right? We discover our strengths and skills, and where we function better. So from tomorrow, there'll be maybe I'll explain all of that later. Okay, so you need to identify your strengths and skills. Then you need to start training. It is you cannot run away from it. Whether you register with DG Empowerment Hub, which is my the freelancing program, that's not even the point. Whether you register with us, whether you say you watch YouTube videos, whether you register in another, wherever, you need to learn. Someone needs to teach you what you don't know. That is why we went to school, to learn what we don't know. So if you want to explore the world of virtual work, you need to learn. Someone needs to teach you. Someone needs to take you by the hand and say, okay, these are skills that are profitable. These are skills that, people are earning very good with. So learn this. This is a curriculum. Follow this. So you need to train. You can't run away from it. So also after training or whatever, you need to now make your own research and carve your niche. So you need to say, okay, I'm good at this, I'm good at that, or I have interest in this, I have interest in that. I am training or I have done trainings. Now I need to, decide where I want to focus on. Yes, for a start, you might decide to be everywhere until you find what you're good at. When I started, let me not even lie, I was everywhere and nowhere. But as time went on, I discovered my purpose. I discovered the things I love doing. I discovered those things that when I do them, clients are, very impressed. When I write, my supervisors have told me, you should start a blog. You write very well. When I reply customers' emails, they'll be like, you write very well. In fact, the AI suggestion for this question, your own write-up is better than the AI suggestion. Yes, it's not. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying it. So you need to, find out what works best for you and carve your niche there. Learn about that field. Become a professional. Become a guru, and then charge your money's worth. Someone who has 1 year experience will not charge the same way with someone who has 5 years experience, right? Good. So another thing you need to do, you need to join groups and communities that align with what you want to do. So you need to join groups. If you're a graphic designer, for example, you need to go to Facebook and join graphic design groups. Yes, it will help you. No man is an island. You need to learn from other people, and the people need to learn from you. So you need to join groups. Go on Facebook and search graphic design groups US or go and find like minds. From there, you learn new tools. You'll get ideas of new tools that are coming out and how to learn them. You'll get idea of where people are seeing better jobs. Join LinkedIn, join groups that, matter to you. Join communities. Find places where like minds are and learn from them. You can also join DG Empowerment Hub community. We have a community, so you can join us and learn from us. Okay, another thing you should do is get a mentor, someone who has walked the road, someone who has, gone through all of this and has great success, or has verifiable success, so they can hold your hand and take you through the journey. Even if they will not take you all through the step of the way, at least they will show you road. Okay, they can start from the beginning and tell you, okay, go. When you're looking for you've missed your way, and you meet someone and say, okay, I'm going to so place, how do I get there? And then they don't even follow you. They just tell you, take a left, go straight, go, as long as he's a better person. So choose wisely. Do this, do this, do this, do this. And then when you do it, you get to where you are going. That is it. So get someone who can train you, or who can, when you have questions, you can ask and they can put you through. It helps. It makes the journey it doesn't, it's not like the journey is all over, but at least it makes it easier. It lightens the load. Okay. Then another thing you need to do after you have done all of these things is you need to start marketing yourself. Just the way a business person that has a shop or a boutique would open their shop every day and bring out the mannequins and then wear them some of their best clothes, so that people passing can see it and they're attracted to come into the shop. That is the same way you open your own shop too. Open your shop on freelancing platforms. Open your shop on LinkedIn. Even Facebook can be your shop. Market your services. Carry your market for your head. Market your services. Let everybody know, I am doing this. I can provide this service. You might say, okay, only people on my Facebook and people in Nigeria. I don't want to work for Nigerians. Do you know that they have relatives abroad? Now everybody has a relative that has jackpot. Am I correct? Am I correct? Even if you don't have a relative, you have a friend or a distant relative of someone that has. So they could need your service, right? Yes, they could need your service. So market yourself. There are strategic. It's not just to go and be posting. There are strategic ways to do things. There are ways, principles to follow, and you get good results. So yes, learn to market yourself. Now, of course, there's only so much we can do tonight, right? So this program is going to continue tomorrow. We're going to do the challenge from day 2 to 7. Let me just show you guys a bit about that. So we're going to do what I call the 1 week challenge. So you will start doing some of these things that I've outlined as the way to begin. Now you're going to start, I call it the Coach Victoria challenge. Yes. Okay. So you start by identifying your skills and strengths. So I'll take you through that process, a self-discovery process. We'll do that on WhatsApp, because I know some of you to stay in class like this. So we'll do that on WhatsApp. So I'll give you assignments, you carry them out, and it will help you discover yourself. It will help you discover, okay, I'm actually good at this thing. No? Maybe it's a field I need to explore. Then you start training. Of course, I'm not even going to hide my mouth and tell you, yes, I train people. I'm not going to hide my mouth and say it. I train people. So we can discuss all of that later. Now, research and carve your niche. Yes, start doing your research. Your phone Google should be your friend. Yes. Then YouTube should be your bestie. Yes. So any question you have, type it in Google. You will see results popping out. These days, we even use ChatGPT, to ask questions and get results. So do your research. You can ask Google, okay, or ChatGPT, I have interest in this. Where best will I function? It will give you ideas that can actually, move your career forward. Now, we're also going to join groups and communities that align with what we want to do. So we'll do all that within this week we are entering. Then you get the opportunity to get a mentor. you also get the opportunity to market yourself. Yes, I'll show you some ways that you can market yourself. So if you already have a skill that you can already monetize, then from this you can already start marketing yourself, and who knows, okay? But if you don't have a skill, or you're not sure that your skill is up to date, or something that is profitable, and you need guidance, or you need you need someone to take you further. There's you need a more, now we have how many people in the group? You need a more smaller atmosphere to learn, and get more access and ask questions and do all of that. There's also an opportunity for that. So I also offer advanced training. So DG Empowerment Hub, we do what we call Freelancing to Success and Virtual Assistant Training Program. That's a 5 weeks of serious training. No, it's not a joke. We have live classes, we have assignments, we have a lot. Now, this is just for those interested. I cannot force you now. I cannot drag you from your house. It's only if you're interested, right? So it's a 5-week advanced course for those interested in earning in the comfort of from the comfort of their home in foreign currency, working for foreign clients. So in this program, we have 12 sections, 12 strong sections. You'll be learning over 20 skills from this program. Yes, 20 skills that you can actually, monetize. So we'll be doing the Freelancing 101 introduction to who freelancing is, who's a virtual assistant, what a virtual assistant does, types of virtual assistants, soft skills a virtual assistant should have, how to deliver exceptional service as a virtual assistant. I told you I always get 5 stars, and there's a trick to it. So you learn how to, deliver exceptional service. And then you will learn tools: Google Workspace Review, Gmail, Google Drive, Calendar, Docs, Sheets, Slides, Form, Meet. You also learn tools and software like communication tools. We'll now go deeper to learn some of these tools. So communication tools, collaboration tools, calls tools, file management tools, security tools, time management, and productivity tools. Then we'll learn basic virtual assistant skills like email management, calendar management, travel management. We'll do social media management. So we'll look at who is the social media manager, roles of a social media manager, must-have skills for a social media manager. We also do travel management. We'll do content writing and creation. We'll look at what is content, types of content, what are content pillars, how to source for content. Then section 7, we have what we call sales. Sales is one of the easiest jobs to get to. I have done a lot of sales, like it's one of the easiest jobs to get. So we're doing sales and business development services. So we have appointment setting, lead generation, cold and warm calling, inbound and outbound marketing, tools for all of that, scripts, and simple data entry skills. Yes, so simple data entry skills, we'll look at that. We also do customer service, section 8, customer service. So we'll look at who a customer service rep is, their roles, the skills they should have, and how to deliver excellent customer service. Then we also do graphic design. So we have a graphic designer coming to teach us, introduction to graphic design, principles of graphic design, elements of graphic design, design apps. Yes. Then we have special classes for freelancing platforms. So we are not just teaching you skills, we are teaching you how to, get jobs. So how to create Upwork accounts, how to optimize your profile, how to build your portfolio. Portfolio is what you show to the client to show that you know what you are doing. You have done this before. So before the end of the class, you will build your own portfolio. So we also teach how to write job-winning proposals, how to apply for jobs, pitching yourself and services. Then section 11, we have positioning for remote opportunities, how to create and optimize your LinkedIn. We have CV and resume writing. We have platforms to get free courses and internationally recognized certificates. So we still show you where to get some other, if you're interested in other programs, where to get free courses. Then we do preparing for an interview. So we show you how to prepare for an interview. We even do mock interview in the class. And it's always interesting. So we have AI for job search. Yes, AI for job search. How to use AI. AI is the new in thing now. How to use AI to optimize your job search and make your job search fruitful. Then section 12, we have what we call payment management. How to create a US dollar, pound, euro accounts to receive your money, because money is important. You are working to get money. So how to do all of this to get to be able to receive your money, right? Then how to negotiate your rates, how to know how to price your services. How much are you supposed to charge? We'll teach you all of that. Then how to draft contracts for your clients and for yourself. How to recognize fraudulent clients. Yes, there are lots of scam clients out there. Some, you do job for them, they will ghost you. Some, in fact, they will ask you to pay before they employ you. How to recognize all of these and avoid them. And then how to types of payment plans, right? So there are different ways to receive payments. Then, apart from this 12 wonderful information pack section, we also have other activities, assignments, accountability partners. So you get, one-on-one, people that you can ask questions, you can help each other, you can tutor each other. And like I said earlier, there'll be portfolio creation. So you can create a document that you can show clients to let them know that I'm not a novice. I know what I am doing. Okay, and then we have interview prep. We prepare you for the interview, so that it's not just about applying for jobs. After applying, you will do interview now, and a lot of people flop at the interview stage. So how to attend interviews and get the job. We teach all of that in the class. The class is called Freelancing to Success and Virtual Assistant Training Program, FTSP. Okay, so we have bonuses for everyone in the class. We have what we call Virtual Assistant Starter Pack. It's a document where I give you templates that I have used over the years. So you have a client and the person says you write book, plan travel for me. I have templates for that. Book whatever for me. I have templates for that. Okay, you are the PA to someone. Okay, draft minutes. I have templates for that. I have templates for a lot of things. And this comes from experience over the years. So this is a bonus that people from this class get. Then we have support group. It's not just about attending training. Can you ask questions after you've attended training? That is a very serious one. So we have support groups where, other students that have graduated from the course, are people that have gotten jobs. Yes. So you can ask questions wherever you're having issues, myself and other students can also answer. And then we have a bonus Upwork Mastery Program. So we ensure that, you master Upwork and other freelancing platforms. We have the LinkedIn optimization class. So we help and make sure that your LinkedIn is up to date. You can get clients from LinkedIn. Yes, you can get clients from LinkedIn. It's a secret. You can get clients from LinkedIn. Okay, so I also give you the social media marketing plan template for those who will decide to go into social media. We have then for this program, yes, you get certificate of completion. We have what we call job application jamboree. This is when we go into the field and take it by force. So we are applying for jobs with sense. So we don't just go and apply anyhow. And when we do these things, people come back with good results. Then you also get the 30 days content calendar template. Content creation is one of what we are learning. So you get a template that you can use to create content. And then 2 students get 30 days one-on-one mentorship program with me. So they get closer access to me to ask their questions. Though everybody in my class, I'm very, very free with them. And classes are usually like this. We are gisting and all. So everybody has access to me. So you can always ask your questions. Okay. So these are reviews from some people who have attended the classes. Blessing John says, you're the best coach in this space and teaching is easy to understand. Okay. Let me do survey now. If you believe that my teaching is easy to understand, at least from the little glimpse you've seen this night, please give me thumbs up. Let me close one eye and open one eye and see what people will say. If you believe that my teaching is easy to understand, let me know. Let me know now. Manage, just give me thumbs up, even if it's only one. Okay. So she says, I appreciate how you patiently shared your knowledge without holding back. Thanks for being an amazing teacher. Now, Stella says, your content is engaging, informative, and very easy to understand. I highly recommend for anyone who wants to learn how to make money from comfort of their home. So, I'm sure from the little you've seen, you know that our classes are informative and engaging. Then Ifoma says, honestly, this is the best time to earn in dollars from Nigeria. Coach Victoria is an amazing teacher who knows how to guide her students to success. She's dedicated and believes so much in bringing out the best in her students. I can recommend her anytime. Okay, so I'm sure you know that these are honest reviews because you've seen that in the class tonight. Let me see. Okay. So let's move on. So we'll be talking about this more. This is the training program. The next batch begins on the 15th of June. Please, we are going to do our 1 week class. So that one is sure. It is sure. There's no negotiation. I am not a come and then I don't deliver. No, we are going to do our 1 week program. That is sure. But if you want to take it further, you can join the 5 week program. I've just listed out the things we do. Over 20 skills that you can learn in that training program. It begins on the 15th of June. The class is 20,000 naira. But for people attending this 1 week program, we're doing a discount, so you can have it for 15,000. It's a limited offer. That's that about that. I'm not going to say too much about it. There's no people who know the value of it. Okay. So if you want to take advantage, yes, that's fine. Take advantage of it. We are giving you value. I'm not the only one teaching. We have people who come in to teach. So you'll be having serious value for. In fact, I don't know why I didn't post that review. One of my students chatted me last night. She was like, coach, you can teach you. The amount I paid, you are giving me more than that. So you are definitely going to get value for your time and your resources. So if you want to take advantage of that, I think I'll post the link. I will post the link on the group. Maybe I'll do that. I'll post the link. But for those who want to pay tonight, you can go ahead and use this account number. But later I'll post the pay stack. For those outside Nigeria, you can use Seller. So I'll post the link to Seller on the group so you can take advantage of it. So you can just take a screenshot if you like. Okay. So now I'll be taking questions. So for the next 15 minutes, let's take questions. So you can post your questions on the chat box. Yes, chat box. Let me take questions. Will I be teaching tech sales? I'll be teaching sales. Everything about sales. I'll be teaching sales. How do we inform you when we've paid? Hey, God. Come to my inbox. Okay, let me just show this again. Can you see my screen? So you can pay with Stanbic Bank and send the receipt to this number showing on the screen. Oh, let me not abandon my people on YouTube. Let me also see questions from YouTube. Okay, please drop your questions. You can, evidence of payment, drop it in my inbox, please. Can you see my screen? So you can take. Let me see questions, please. How much is the class? It is 20,000, but for you guys, it is 15,000 until we enter June. Questions. You can ask questions about what we've learned tonight, okay? Not just about the advanced training. Any question you have, asked. How much? 15,000. Yes, the number on the screen is a WhatsApp number. It's my personal number, WhatsApp number. So you can even chat me up if you have more questions on the number showing on your screen. Questions, please. Yes, we are doing content writing. Someone says, I don't have any idea about computer. Can I join? Can you use your phone? Can you use WhatsApp? Can you make calls? Then you will learn. We will teach you. You will learn how to use those things. You can't keep saying, I don't know how to use computer. I don't. And you're missing out on opportunities. No, learn. Rome was not built in a day. Learn. After the 5 weeks, how long will it take to start any money? Okay, let me give an example. When I learned my first job, let's say I finished my class in April. My first job was in May. It was a small job, but it was in May. But from then, I started moving. It was like a small job, let's say like $10 job, one time $10 job. But from there, I started learning, moving, getting bigger jobs. So there's really no time frame. It's depending on you. Someone who is applying to 100 jobs a week, you won't compare their results. Applying well, or not applying anyhow. Applying well, following the principles. You can't compare their results to someone who does just 5 applications in a week. Your results will not be the same, except you have one lady married that is on your case. Okay, I'm looking for a question. The free class has not finished, though. Please don't misunderstand me. I'm just letting you know that you can take advantage of our 5-week advanced training. The free class has not finished. We are continuing tomorrow in WhatsApp, where I showed you guys where we'll do discover our strengths and skills. We'll join communities. We'll start marketing ourselves and all of that. So it continues. It's a 1-week long program. It continues. It will be on WhatsApp. Okay, the 5-week class starts on the 15th of June. So you have until let's say 10th of June to join the class. Let me say 10th. I'm not sure. Okay, any other question? Okay, what time is the class? So we do 2 live class like this every week, Wednesday and Saturday. We usually do it 7 p.m. It's a 2-hour plus class. So 7 p.m. to 9-ish, so that we have more people. So that you're relaxed, you're home. Those who are working are back from work, you can take advantage. Then all the classes are recorded. And we send them to you. So you can watch them over and over again as you like. So you have access to the recording for 1 whole year. You can always go back and refresh your memory and all of that. So you have access. Someone says, I have a 9 to 6 job. Can I still do job as a virtual assistant, as a freelancer? Now, remember I said freelancer, you dictate your time. You dictate the type of jobs that you will take or you will apply for. If I know, for example, me now, I told you guys that I don't apply for Australian jobs because I know that their time, they are 12 hours. We are 12 hours behind Australia. So I don't apply for jobs in Australia because I know I cannot meet up their time. So I only go for jobs that will work for me. So if I know that I will have a 9 to 6 job, I'll apply for projects that, I can submit at a particular deadline. So I can do it at my free time. So you work with what you have. Please, the 1-week class should be on WhatsApp. Yes, it's on WhatsApp so that people can, read through. Yes. Is it a must for us to have a laptop for this job? It's not a must. You can start with your phone. I did not start with a laptop. I started with my phone. There are jobs you can do with your phone. You can do social media management with your phone. You can do content creation and writing with your phone. There are jobs you can do with your phone. It's not even a funny something. Yes. But you will still need to get laptop to get bigger jobs. You will still need to, but you can get, smaller jobs, save up, get a laptop and fly. Well, hourly jobs, it depends. For example, if you get an hourly job from Upwork, if the client says you need to track time because it's an hourly job, now you need to show the customer that you are working. So I'm working from so time, so time. You are tracking time. You will need a laptop for that. But when you get a job that's paying you hourly, how much is laptop? you get a job that's paying you $5 per hour, and you're working 20, even if it's just 20 hours weekly. How much is laptop that you will not buy? What are you telling me? My first laptop, I got it when I got a job. Yes, I was applying. I didn't have a laptop. When I got my first job, I went to buy a laptop. Okay, does the 15K include our 1 week class? The 1 week class is free. Oh, the 1 week class, I am doing the 1 week class because I want people to get to know me, right? And know what I can offer. And then if you feel convinced to, go further with me, that's fine. So that's why I'm doing the 1 week free. So I'm going to put in all of my efforts in the 1 week class so that, you get value for your time. Yes, after this 1 week class, if you already have a skill that you can monetize, for example, you already have graphic design skill, you can start applying. Yes, you can. You can start applying for jobs after this 1 week. But if you don't have a skill, you will need time to learn what you're going to. Nobody's going to dash you money now. You have to work for it. So if you don't have a skill, what service are you going to provide? Okay. So if you already have a skill, after this 1 week class, you can actually start applying for jobs. Yes. But if you don't have a skill, then you will need time to learn. You can learn by joining our class, our 5 week class. So where you learn up to 20 plus skills and you can fly. How do you receive payment from jobs? What platform? Like I said, if you saw when I read out the course outline for the 5 week class, we teach you how to get your money. It is important. It's one of the most important. In fact, that's one of the classes that a lot of people attend. They attend live because they want to see how Victoria collects money. So yes, we teach you all of that. The best platforms, the platform that has favorable rates and all of that. Yes, you can find a job in your current field if your field is a good one. Let me not say good one. If it's something you can, for example, accounting, yes, you can get accounting jobs. If you have good skills, you have bookkeeping skills. What's this platform they use for bookkeeping? Oh, I've forgotten it. But you can offer those services. Yes, you're a lawyer, you can be a law VA. You do real estate here, you can convert real estate. You do marketing normally, you can do marketing, you can do tech sales. Must I be going with social media to do this training? As long as you can turn on your phone and turn it off. You can type on Facebook, you type comments, you can take pictures, you can use WhatsApp and make calls. All you need to do is learn how to use these other tools. Rome was not built in a day. You learn how to use these tools. Someone says, after the training, is there a guarantee that you get a job? Now, let me be honest. Is there a guarantee you will get a job? When you went to school for 4 years, is there a guarantee you will get a job? Now, what does freelancing do for you? You went to school for 4 years, you came out. You can only search for a job within Nigeria. But freelancing means you can search for a job in many countries. So if one country is not working for you, another country will work for you. US, you have opportunity. Canada, Europe, Australia, which other country? There are lots of opportunities. So you have more opportunity. If you put in the work, you will get a job. It's guaranteed. If you put in the work and you follow the rules, because there are rules. I don't know, except your village people are on your case. So I don't know how. It may take time. That's the truth. It may take time. Some people, their first 1 week, they've gotten a job. Some people, the first 1 month, they get a job. Some people have to keep trying, keep learning, keep upgrading. 3 months, they get a job. So it depends on your own luck and how you are putting in efforts. Yes. But all my friends that we learned together, I don't know who I would say does not have a job. Then it means the person is not serious. So. Or maybe it's not just the person's luck is not in freelancing. I don't know. Yes, I'll be teaching you the tools in the 5 week class. Yes, I'll actually show you the tools. Majority of them, I'll show you. I cannot show you all the tools now. There are thousands of tools in the market. So I'll just show you the most popular ones that you can, once you learn them, you can learn to use other ones. So yes, through the class, I'll show you guys all that. Okay, Sylvia, you say, will there be another batch? Yes, there might be. Okay, have we exhausted our 15 minutes? Someone says, I'm interested, can't wait to start making money. Calm down. That's what I will tell you. Calm down. Yes, it's all exciting. You can't wait to start making money. But before you can earn, you have to learn. That's the truth. If you do now, you get a job now, and you don't know what to do, what happens? You lose the job. So you need to learn what you are going to be doing there. So that when you even get a job, if you do wuru to the answer, you get a job. Okay, now you cannot even perform. You lose it. So you need to first learn before you earn. Okay, so calm down. Okay, someone is asking if they can get a recording. For this class we've had today, if you use the YouTube link, I think I'll leave it open for the next 24 hours. So use the YouTube link and you'll be able to rewatch the recording. Then for the other days, we'll have it on WhatsApp, so you can just scroll through. Let me apologize in advance. There will be lots of messages, because you will submit assignments. There will be lots of messages, so I'm apologizing in advance. If you see 1,000 messages, I'm apologizing in advance because we'll be very busy. Okay, so we'll do that in on WhatsApp. Someone says, someone who has knowledge of Excel, can the person get a job after 1 week? Now, when you say Excel, can you do data analysis? If you're good at data analytics, you can start applying for jobs. Yes. That means you already have a skill. You already have a marketable skill. You can start applying. So you have to have a good skill first now before you can, it's one step. You will crawl before you will walk, before you will run, before you fly. Okay, let me see if there are any questions. Okay. Any other questions? Someone says, I don't really know how relevant I can be in the freelancing job. I am a religious studies student and hoping to have my PhD soon. Congratulations for your PhD. Is there any way I can be relevant in the field? I'm good with research writing. You just mentioned what you are good at. You can also learn other skills that we are teaching in our training and, start earning with them. Okay? Someone say, please help me with content writing job this week. Hope it's possible. I don't understand. I should help you get the job, or I should teach you content writing. I don't understand your question. I don't understand your question. Help me. Someone says, I'm good with customer service. That's what I do in my place of work. Kudos. You have a skill. So you now need to learn how to position yourself and get jobs. Our training is not, the 5-week training is not just learning skill. We're also teaching you how to, position yourself and get jobs, where to find those jobs, tricks and tips to get jobs. I saw one of my students, she had interview. Then the person sent her a message and she was answering, thank you, ma. I'm interested, ma. I'm so sorry, ma. When she sent me the screenshots, I was like, who are you doing all this ma for? Who? You think it's a Nigerian boss you are talking to? Will you sound confident? If you want this job, sound confident. Stop the ma. I spoke to her, and she took those things I said, and she got the job. She got the job. She was doing that way because, she felt it's Nigeria where you have to dobale before they give you a job. No. So there are things you need to understand. How can one get to identify his or her skill? We are doing that tomorrow. That's the first thing we'll do tomorrow. We'll do a self-reflection, a self-discovery challenge. So you identify your skills. Yes, we'll do that tomorrow. Okay. Someone says, what about copywriting? Well, we may add copywriting to the class, but it's not part of our curriculum now. However, I can, if you, we will also give you, like I said, we'll show you where to get other courses, that you may be interested in. Some people took my class and they're like, okay, I want to go into project management, or I want to go into this or that. We'll show you where to get these courses for free. So when you've gotten the knowledge of how to get jobs, then you get a course that you are interested in. You fly with other skills we are teaching. Why won't you fly? You fly now. What time tomorrow? Okay. I want to give people, because I know not a lot of people have attended this night's class, maybe because of engagement. So I want to give them some time to watch the recording so we can all be on the same page. So let's say I will communicate in the group what time we'll start. I'll communicate in the group. You're a good network marketer. You will make money, because people are looking they want to sell. Once you convince them you are good in selling, my dear. Okay, it is 8:52. I don't want us to cross 9 p.m. So if you have any other questions, this is the time to mention it before we close. But let me just thank you guys for joining. I know it's not easy using your data, spending your time to come and listen to Coach Victoria teach you. It's not easy, right? So I want to appreciate you for embarking on this life-changing journey. So kudos, and you will see more of me. When is the class starting? The 5-week class, it starts on the 15th of June. Yes. Okay, for those who are outside Nigeria, let me put the link. Notes. Let me say notes. Oh, okay. Let me put the link because I know I have some people from Ghana, from Kenya, from UK, from US. So let me put the link. Let me put the link here. So you can just pay for the class link, or you can just register for the class using that link. Okay. So I just posted it on Zoom. Okay, let me post it on YouTube. I've also posted it on YouTube. Hey, I didn't post it well. Oh. Okay, I've also posted it on YouTube. So I've posted on Zoom and YouTube. So you can just register using that link if you're outside Nigeria. Okay, guys, if you gain value tonight, give me a thumbs up. You still have 1 week with me. And at least you can see I'm a very interesting person, right? Okay, thank you so much, guys, for joining this class. Thank you for gracing me with your presence. Thank you. Okay. Yes, you can. You have until the 10th. Let's just give ourselves 10th of June. Let's just give ourselves. If need be, we may extend it, but let's just give ourselves 10th of June for registration. Yes, for people in this class, so the class is 20,000. For people in this my 1 week training, you get it for 15. If you have anyone you feel should take advantage of the discounts, you can let them know. Okay. So the class is 20,000, but for people in this class, it is 15 for a limited time. Thank you. If you are paying by ending of June, the class starts on the 15th. So if you are paying ending of June, maybe you will join the next batch. What's the time rate for the 1 week class? we have done day 1. Day 2 to 7, we continue on WhatsApp. I'll post more info on WhatsApp. Okay, any other question? Okay, my people, I can't see any other questions. So that means it is time to say good night. Please, my downloaded Upwork. I've told you, don't go and download if you have not learned. So you just don't. Yeah, some people are lucky, but if you know you are going to enroll for my training, it's better you wait so that I will show you the things to do. Please. I was just curious to know what it's all about, but I installed it again. Will I be able to register on it? If you have the login details, yes, you use it. I'll just show you how to rebrand it and you can work with it. Please, my class is not only for Nigerians. So my students, I have people from UK, I have US, I have Ghana, I have which other country? I have Benin Republic. Yes, in my training, and they are getting jobs. So it's not only for people in Nigeria. Anywhere in the world, you can take advantage of this training. That's why you can pay with through bank transfer. You can pay through seller. I've dropped the link on. I've dropped the seller link. Then I dropped the seller link, and there's also Paystack. So I will drop that in the group. Someone says time frame for the 5-week class. We start on the 15th of June. It's 5 weeks. 2 live classes every week. Wednesday and Saturday. We start at 7 p.m. 2 hours plus class. Then during the week, we have assignments. We have, things to do. So you'll be busy for 5 weeks. Yes. Okay, I don't want to overstretch. We had a lot of us had busy days, busy day. So I don't want to overstretch our time. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. It was a pleasure having you all. I'm so happy. This class was very engaging. It was, it was beautiful having you guys with me. Thank you for staying up to this point. And God bless you. Good night. Bye-bye.